set this up. I heard that we're actually streaming on YouTube, so so if you want to connect to us on YouTube, you can actually connect to us on YouTube. Yes. But don't worry, stay with me here. Please stay here. All right. So Chinaza, please confirm to me that my slides are completely ready and we're good to go. If not, I'll just start with what I have here. Thank you very much, Lucy. Thank you, every one of you joining from different parts of the country. And I really do hope that Saturday was great for you. I missed you too, Henrietta. I missed you too. I missed you. Okay, so we're going to be starting from where we stopped on Saturday. Is someone saying something? Okay, do I have a co-facilitator? Oh my God, this is going to be... this is... Do I have a co-facilitator? Okay. All right. Nicely just mute your mic when you join, please. Thank you very much. Just mute your mic. Admin, help me mute every single person whose mic is not muted. Thank you. Yeah. All right, thank you very much. Okay, so let's go. The slides. Chinaza, are you here? Please project the slides for me. Okay, I think I'll just share my screen myself. Yeah. As soon as you can see my screen, I would like you to give me feedback on the chat box. Can you see my screen now? Is it up? Good. Alrighty. Okay. So let's start with the quotes. As usual, of course, you know that's one of our trademarks. And the essence of the quote is to get your mind into the mental space where you are, ready to, receive what we have for you for every single session. So we go with the first one by John Maxwell, and his quote says, "An unintentional life accepts everything and does nothing. An intentional life embraces only the things that will add to the mission of significance." Now, this is very powerful. I'll take that again. An unintentional life accepts everything and does nothing. But an intentional life embraces only the things that will add to the mission of significance. All right. Living with intention means saying no to the things that aren't important so we can say yes to what matters the most. And you do know that one of my most favorite statements here is that if it takes a lot of intentionality to put a building together, all right, how much more your life that is as complex as it is. And you do know that the level of intentionality put into a building determines the structure of the building. So the more intentionality you have in building your life, the more resources you invest in building a building, putting together a physical structure, it will reflect in the quality of the structure. And the same thing applies to your life. If you invest a whole lot more resource, time in your development in every area of your life, you definitely would see the result. The same way you invest more resource in building a skyscraper than you do with a bungalow. Same thing applies to our life, okay? So living with intention means saying no to the things that aren't important so that you can say yes to the things that are, to what matters the most. Okay, the busier you are, the more intentional you must be. As you grow older, as you come into more and more responsibilities, the tendency to drift away from the vision of God for your life is high. As God begins to expand you, all right, and enlarge your coast, all the more reason you would need to be more intentional to ensure that you're still on course with the vision of heaven for your life. And remember, in this coaching practice, we don't just cook up vision. We partner with God together with all our coaching tools to fish out the visions that God has dropped on the inside of our hearts. All right, the visionary starts with a clean sheet of paper and reimagines the world. So a visionary person, comes at the beginning of the year with a blank slate, a blank sheet of paper, and you begin the entire process of visioneering, right? And remember, I said we chose the word visioneering because it's a combination of visioning and engineering the year. Okay. So let's jump to the workbook. I'm very sure most of us have the workbook. If you were with us on Saturday, I'm sure you have the workbook. So let's quickly jump to it. Apologies, I'm not meant to project, but until my projector person is ready, then we can. Chinaza, please, once you're ready, kindly let me know you're ready so you can take over the projection. Thank you. All right. So if you're with your workbook, confirm to me you're with your workbook. Confirm to me you're with your workbook. Those of you that have the workbook. Please log me in on Zoom here. I can't even see your responses. A moment, please. Okay. Yeah, okay. So let's go to the part that has the purposeful introspection. Did we do that on Saturday? Who remembers? I don't think so. Did we do that on Saturday? Who remembers where we stopped on Saturday?
No, we didn't do purposeful introspection on Saturday.
Okay, great, great. Okay, we didn't do. Who is JSP? All right. So let's go to purposeful introspection. Now, the essence of this is to pull out certain things, stirrings in your heart regarding the year. Okay? All right. So, now when we talk about purposeful introspection, we're talking about, your soul's blueprint, right? For your vision, your soul blueprint visioneering system, what is virtually inside your soul. Do you understand? So if you look at the image you have here, the first one is your theme for the year. So for example, let me use my life as an example. So last year, there were certain phrases that the Holy Ghost gave me for last year. So every single thing I was going to do last year had to fit within certain phrases. So one of those phrases was, and those of you that were around me that period, you would always hear me say it. Okay, admin, please let me mute the person. You always hear me say, agonize and organize.